Hey guys, how you doing today? This is Shane Garrell. I just wanted to, I'm just shining this on some pictures I want to show you today. I'm going to call this one Aliens in the Park. Um, I really wanted to just show a lot of Bigfoot photographs that I've taken over the years. And I used to live in Washington State, and there's a lot of Bigfoot down there. And I live in Alaska now, and I still see the Bigfoot. I have a job where I drive truck, and I have to drive truck in the middle of the night, and I see Bigfoot quite a bit. I drive in the early evening, and then I drive all night. And in the early evening when I'm driving, I'm way out in the middle of nowhere, and I see them all the time. But I just wanted to show you these specific photographs that I took. I took these in 2019. So I don't really. I'm just learning. I just bought this computer, and I'm just learning what what photo program to use to pull them up. That's what I got right there. So I try to use regular photo to pull it up, and it won't let me. So I'm gonna pull it up on this one here. So this here, I drove into a parking lot. Okay, I pulled the semi truck in, and I was getting ready to park, and I look up. I'm taking a drink of. I like to drink Pepsi, and I know it's not very healthy, but the sugar kind of keeps me going for a while. But I looked up and I saw something. I thought, what the hell is that? And over here in the brush, it looked like a temple. Can you see it right there? So I'll use the pencil here. So it starts right here, and then it goes up right here. And then it looks like a bird sitting on top right here, like a statue. And right here is like, it looks like a golden pyramid with maybe jewels in it or something. And it looks like a cross, like a ancient Egyptian cross right here on a mask. It's kind of what it looks like to me. And it looks like like a ancient temple. And I was just like, oh my God, I pull in this parking lot all the time, and I never noticed it. And I thought, oh my God, did I find some ancient, a discovery, of an ancient temple? And then I thought, no way, how would I be able to find that? I mean, someone probably put that parking lot in the last 10 years. They would have saw that, right? And I was just blown away. Let me make this larger. There we go. And let's see here. I'll scroll back down so you can see the bird. It looks like a bird, right? Can you see it? It looks like right here, like a bird's beak, an eyeball here, one on the other side, maybe even a third eye right here, and maybe a fourth eye. I don't know what those are. But it has a body that's kind of humanoid. Has an arm right here, another arm coming down right here, and that arm is grabbing onto what appears to be like a mask of some kind right here. And then this right here, I don't know what that is. It looks like a cross, and on top it had a loop. I remember seeing it like a loop on top on one side, and it kind of looked like an Egyptian cross, ancient Egyptian cross. Right here, it kind of looks like a pyramid, doesn't it? A golden pyramid, and has holes in it. I don't know what the holes are. Maybe for jewels or something. But after really examining what I was looking at, I was sitting there in a semi truck, right? And see, I gotta shrink this back down. What am I doing here? I'll shrink it back down. After investigating it, these branches kind of going off this way, and this way, and this way. I was staring at those because they looked real when I was just kind of pulled in and looked at it. But then when I taken pictures of it and then really looking good at the pictures, they looked fake, like they were a hologram, and like it was trying to mask itself just sitting there, right? And then I noticed a few other things about this sighting. I'll show you. This little guy up here in the tree. It looks like some kind of being right there up in the tree. Or, I mean, that might be his head, and his feet might be like right there somewhere. I really can't tell. But there's really looks like something's up there looking over towards where I was. It kind of freaked me out a little bit when I'm just sitting there in my semi truck. I locked the doors, like that would help, right? But that looks like something right there, doesn't it? Kind of looks like an eyeball right there, another eyeball, maybe a head right here, maybe some kind of arm. This kind of looked like maybe an alien or something right here. But I started noticing that right away. I didn't see movement though. Like if it was a creature, it was just sitting there staring at me. But I definitely noticed this bird sitting on top of something. And then let me scroll back out again. And then scroll down. And then scroll back in a little bit. Sorry it's taking me so long. I should know how to use my computer, right? And then I noticed this thing at the bottom of the temple. Like how it kind of went out a little bit right here and right here. I didn't know what these lines were. I had no idea, and I wasn't going to walk over there and look. But I noticed this. It looks like a bird's head right here, like a mask, kind of like an Egyptian mask with like a, I don't know what you call that, like a halo around the head. But I noticed that it looked like a statue, and it kind of looked like a head of a buzzard, kind of. Can you see that right there? A beak, eyeball. It looked like it was a part of the actual structure. It looks like there's something right there looking at me as well. There's a few other things too, like this on the ground over here. Looks like a head right here and a body, feet. I noticed that right away as well. And then up in the tree, it looks like something with like a cone head, body. It could be a Bigfoot. I mean, honestly, maybe Bigfoot are aliens and they travel in a ship. Like maybe that's a UFO. That's what I was starting to think is it's got to be a UFO. And then there's a couple of them over here. I know, horrible pictures. I get it, But looks like an arm, maybe a head. Something going on up here. But, I mean, that could be paranoia. But this looks real. That looks like a real kind of creature right there. And on the ground there in front of on the parking lot right there, that looks real too. But I really don't know what it was. And I'm sitting there in my semi truck eating a sandwich, drinking my soda, taking pictures. I felt like I was at the zoo, kind of, like, what is this in front of me? I'm just taking pictures of it. I knew I didn't feel safe getting out of my truck. I thought, no, I'm just going to take a bunch of photographs and maybe show them to somebody someday, and that's you guys right now. I've showed them a couple times on Facebook with my friends and my family and stuff, but most people can't even see it. They just kind of look and they're like, I don't see anything. And then other people were like, oh yeah, I see the bird. And then they're like, oh, is that a pyramid next to it? Which, is very distinctive. You can definitely see the pyramid, how it looks like. It looks like a parrot kind of, right? And yeah, it tells me that is a UFO. It's probably one of those ones where they're like it's a cigar shaped UFO flying through the air, because that's definitely long, and if it's flying through the air, it probably looks like a cigar, right? And so that's all I wanted to show you guys today. That day I saw 3 of them. Saw one like this. I saw another one that has actual UFO attached to the side of it, and it freaked me out. And so I'm going to shoot that one next, and it'll be in the next video. And let me know if you guys like my channel, if you want me to keep showing pictures of what I've seen over the years and talking about it. I will. If you guys don't like my channel, then let me know. I don't necessarily have to show all my photographs. All right, later guys.